Saffron Bellamy, a quirky young witch, accidentally enchants her crush, Dorian, into an obsessive state using a love potion. Desperate to reverse the spell, she sneaks into her grandmother's potion room to steal an antidote, only to find herself tangled in a magical mess. Dorian's body becomes possessed, but by whom? And how is Saffron going to fix this? We're all gonna die. Again. He's back from the dead? Dorian slowly rose from the floor, like some ancient vampire awakening from a thousand-year nap. And then okay, he's undead and allergic. Saffron stared at him in horror. Was that normal? That's not normal, right? Just then, a swirl of smoke puffed into the room, and from it emerged Aurelia Bellamy. Oh, good. He's possessed. That means the potion's working. Possessed? Dorian? Are you okay? I am no longer Dorian, weak mortal of overpriced beverages. I am Thalzar, devourer of suns, wielder of infinite woe. Oh, get over yourself, Thalzar. You cried when I beat you at broomstick poker in 1974. Thalzar? The ancient spirit of Thalzar had officially hijacked Dorian's body, and with it, Saffron's life. A cool, brooding dark wizard. No, this was a drama king who thought the modern world was a cursed kingdom in desperate need of his royal intervention. He renamed the apartment the Kingdom of Blushval, turned the toilet into a wishing well, coins at people, and declared war on her microwave, which he claimed spoke in beeps of treason. Worst of all, he insisted on wearing a cape, Saffron's pashmina shawl from VII-21, and on calling her Lady Heartblossom in public, loudly. A spiced potion for my betrothed, Lady Heartblossom. Everyone clapped. She died inside. Thalzar, sipping his ice caramel macchiato like it was a sacred elixir. This potion is cold. Is this a punishment ritual? It's iced coffee, that's how it works. Blasphemy. Just as Saffron reached for her banana bread, a man in a stained polo, barely covering his pot belly, stomped over to their table. Dorian, you're 20 minutes late for your shift. The floor's not gonna mop itself. And Karen spilled her oat milk again. Let's go. Thal-Zar blinked at him. You dare command a lord of the Shadow Realms to mop? I dare command you to get your overpriced butt behind the counter. Thal-Zar stood, cape fluttering dramatically even though there was no wind. He raised a hand and muttered a spell under his breath. Mr. Finkel's phone started to act up. What happened to the network? Let that be a warning, Mr. Finkelbottom. You're fired. Get out of here. Great. Unemployed and possessed. Just what every girl dreams of. Thal-Zar returned to his seat. I vanquished the peasant. Shall we order scones to Lady Heartblossom? She was going to need another potion. And maybe a tranquilizer dart. If Saffron didn't fix this soon, she'd be legally married to a 150-year-old man. Aurelia was sipping her chamomile tea when an owl suddenly fluttered in through the window, dropping a parchment into her lap. She opened it with a sigh and began reading loudly. Dear Aurelia, we've noticed a slight incident involving your granddaughter and the soul of Thal-Zar. While we appreciate your creative methods, the Witch Council finds the situation alarming. Now on magical probation and must resolve this matter in 7 sunrises or face eternal cauldron duty. Best regards, the Witch Council. You've got mail. Eternal cauldron duty? That's like being stuck in traffic, but with potions. Well, it's not the worst punishment. They could have banished you to the realms of death. Saffron was hoping for a break from Thal-Zar's ongoing drama, but now this. She escaped into the quiet of her room, desperately flipping through magical books to find a solution. Her finger froze on a page that described a ritual, a soul bond reconnection ritual. It was complicated, requiring moon water, emotional vulnerability, and of course, no sarcasm. She glanced over at Mittens, who was perched on the windowsill, glaring as though sarcasm was his only language. No sarcasm. This ritual's gonna be fun. Saffron read on. The ritual could reunite Dorian's soul with his body, but there was a catch. Dorian's soul was trapped, located in a dimension that looked like an old-timey gala. Saffron? How did I get here? Is this a nightmare? Am I dead? Am I dead? Saffron was in the middle of trying to calm down Mirror Dorian when Thalzar barged into the room. Lady Heartblossom, tonight is the night. A grand courtship ceremony is upon us. I'm not getting married, and to you. Marriage? Whoever said marriage? Prepare yourself for the grandest of romantic gestures, one worthy of 1,000 poets. Saffron could feel the beginnings of a headache. She had just discovered how to get Dorian's soul back, and now she was stuck with a 150-year-old who still thought romance was a grand courtship ceremony. Sure, because nothing else explains a date better than a grand courtship ceremony. Exactly. Now, my lady, prepare your heart for enchanted cuisine. They arrived at the first stop of the courtship ceremony, a fantastical lakeside restaurant. Thalzar seemed to think it was an appropriate setting for an immortal love. Saffron tried to sneak a small vial of moon water and a handful of ritual items into her bag, hoping to perform the ritual, the soul retrieval, while he was distracted. But sure enough, there was no room for privacy with Thalzar. What's this? A plot? A trick to capture my immortal heart? Thalzar, stop it. That's my personal lady things. Before Saffron could respond, Thalzar raised his arms and a wave of dark energy surged through the air. Suddenly, civilians all got up from the tables and began to twist and turn and transform. How shall I serve thee, Sir Thalzar and Lady Heartblossom? Saffron's eyes widened as she realized Thalzar had turned the entire crowd into overly romantic zombies. This is not the date I wanted. I told you, zombies. Not exactly the Notebook, huh? Thalzar's idea of romance was turning into a literal nightmare. As Saffron tried to sneak away with the moon water, she could feel the weight of both the failed ritual and the impending disaster. If she didn't fix things soon, the night might just end with more than an awkward date night. It might end with her becoming the queen of an army of hopelessly lovesick zombies. With every passing moment, Thalzar's hold on Dorian's body was strengthening, and Saffron could feel the weight of the impending disaster. Mittens, we need to do it now. Saffron and Mittens began chanting under their breath, gathering the ingredients for the soul switch ritual: moon water, heart-shaped crystals, and a pinch of unspoken vulnerability. Ritual reached its peak. Thalzar suddenly clutched onto his chest. Why, what is this? Why do I feel Saffron looked at him in anticipation. But then Thalzar's voice boomed through the fog, his eyes glowing fiercely. "Oh, darling, you think this is a game? The potion wasn't just for possession. I'm here to stay." Saffron froze as the ritual faltered. From inside the enchanted mirror, Mirror Dorian began to fade even more. "Saffron, you have to finish it. It's the only way." The air thickened with tension. Thalzar's grip on Dorian was becoming permanent, and if they didn't act now, what am I going to do? There's no stopping me now, Heart Blossom. But then, with a snap and a poof of all of the sudden, the room fell silent. From the smoke, they heard a sound. "No, Thalzar, no one messes with the Bellamys." With the blast of magic, Dorian's body jerked. His eyes flickering from red to their usual, a gasp escaping his lips as the red glow dimmed. "Did it work? Are you? "Yeah, I think so. Wait, why am I in a cape? Is this a lady's shawl?" Now let's get out of this drama. With a snap, they all returned to the attic. Dorian was Dorian again. "Thank goodness, Grandma, thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you." "Of course. Always remember, dear, Granny knows best. Granny knows best. But where's Mittens?" All of a sudden, there was a loud crack in the attic. The room went cold and everyone turned in shock. "Oh no, that's not good." Saffron's gaze snapped to Mittens. The cat was frozen, glowing faintly, his fur crackling with dark magic. And Mittens returned to his true form. The glow exploded, and Mittens crashed to the floor with a loud thud when the smoke cleared. A tall man in a tattered velvet robe lay on the floor, framed a face now glowing with golden eyes, a smirk playing across his lips. "I have thumbs again." Oh dear. Everyone stared in stunned silence. "Wait, you were hot all this time?" "I was powerful, not hot. The hotness is incidental." "Am I still hot?" "I need pants and revenge, possibly in that order." have your barista back. But I'm not done yet, Lady Heartblossom.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.